It was extremely fun and good, and I actually had a lot of fun editing it together. Which I hope shows through, because boy, there was their art happening.
Yeah, I loved the Shadowgate skeleton bit.
It was an extremely good bit.
I can't believe we forgot the name of that game.
To be fair, it didn't take us that long to remember it. It was
No.
like 10, 12 seconds.
You got
I
it pretty
believe I
quick.
described it as a spooky wizard castle game.
Which is actually extremely accurate, and I immediately knew the game you were talking about. So,
Yeah.
good enough.
Like, that's the thing about Phaisms.
Yeah.
They're correct enough that you can figure out what I'm talking about. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, okay, when I explained flavor spaceships to people, they were like, holy shit, that's such a good name for them.
It's a better name than K-Cup.
Right? Because K-Cup sounds like a menstrual product.
It really
Great.
does. It does. It's true.
And like, I'm not putting one of those in my coffee machine. You'll get some really weird tea out of that.
Now, a flavor spaceship, that'll deliver you exactly what you need.
All aboard the coffee mothership.
Beep beep, here comes flavor. Oh, we have One Piece planned, by the way. That's probably one of the next episodes. I don't think it'll be the next one. I think you have Earthbound planned for next.
I might have Earthbound planned for next. One Piece will be fun.
Yeah.
Drackle is definitely on the books for that.
Yeah, it'll be you, me, and Drackle, which will be a time.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll be a lot of fun.
I'm debating if we want to do it in one episode or if we should spread it out.
Okay, May wants to
This
say
is a
something
lot
about the
of
game.
Yeah, well, I guess we should talk about Kingdom Hearts.
This is
I
the
guess.
this is the first gate, I would say, in Proud Mode.
Okay.
Like the
Oh, like
boss
the
is-
dumb
stumbling
boss?
block?
I remember this boss. This
Yeah.
boss was actually hard.
This boss is hard.
I remember dying to this twice on like normal mode my first time through.
Like, he's fast, unpredictable, and like shitty, basically, in every way that a video game boss can be.
Claire, I have some words to say about Earthbound. I described to Novel what I knew of Earthbound, and he was laughing. But also, a flavor spaceship. Okay, so for those who don't know, I do this thing where I forget what the name for a thing is, so I'll substitute a vague description of the thing. And I forgot what those coffee capsules you put in the machine, like the little discs, like you put into a coffee machine and then coffee flavored liquid comes out. I forgot what those little capsules were called, so I called them flavor spaceships.
Oh, are you not in the 6 Feet Under chat anymore?
No,
Oh,
I don't listen to 6 Feet Under, so I felt bad being there.
that's fair. I was gonna tag you in when I talk about this, but oh well. I can just write the same thing without tagging you in.
Hey, he was like, hey, me and Joey did a thing.
Yes. I taught Joey about Sailor Moon and it was fun.
It was so much fun, and then we watched the first 3 episodes of Sailor Moon, which was more of an adventure than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I was gonna watch more with you, but then naps happened.
Yeah. Like, a lot
And
more
now we're not gonna
happens
get to
in...
it for like 3 days because we have this.
We're not gonna get to it for like 20 years because of this.
Yeah. Oh, we're probably not gonna get to board games for forever too because of this, huh? We were planning to do
mean-
that over the weekend, and now the weekends are Kingdom Hearts weekends for a while, huh? Unless we wanted to do that for a break at some point in here.
We'll
I guess,
see.
Hey May, I got a bunch of board games on Tabletop Simulator, and they're really cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he had a suggestion of maybe
Yeah.
playing them on stream at some point.
I'm into
Yeah,
that.
with like Clove and such.
I'm super into that.
Because like I have some really good board games that I own in person, but it's very hard to play those with people on the internet.
Yep.
And then I remember Tabletop Simulator exists. I forgot for a long time because I got it back when it was first in like open beta or whatever.
Yeah,
well, not
and
even
they
open
didn't
beta,
even
paid
have,
beta.
like,
Yeah,
They
closed
didn't
beta.
even like have 3D models or anything. Yeah.
It was really awful and junk for a while there.
Hi,
So I
Grimlock
kind of
Master.
completely gave up on it, and then I just remembered it existed. So
Yep.
We're
like-
playing Kingdom Hearts, and me and Noma are playing Breath of the Wild.
I am not playing Breath of the Wild right now. I could go get my Switch. It's a portable system.
It sure is.
You could go play it in your car.
You could go play it on the toilet, which is, let's face it, what most people are going to use it for.
Yeah, probably. And for public transport.
Fuck.
Oh, for Bahamut 920, part of the issue is because you're probably thinking of American K-Cups, which are a different shape
Fuck,
than
did I beat him
European
first time?
K-Cups.
I'm great.
Congrats!
Wait, your flavor spaceships are a different color? Color,
different
shape?
Yes. They are not shaped like spaceships. They are shaped like thimbles.
Oh.
Yeah, this is what our K-Cups look like. Let me post a link right there in the thing. That's what our K-Cups look like.
I see, we can get those, but it's a different type of spaceship.
Yeah. Those are the official ones. I have seen the ones that you are talking about where they're like round on the bottom.
Yeah, I wonder what
Those
happens
ones
if
are
I
cool.
Google flavor spaceships.
You'll probably get Guy
Why don't you
Fieri.
come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
I was Googling it with you, and I accidentally typed it as Google or flavor shapeshifts, which is almost correct.
Are you sure?
I just got... Oh, this is
Sora,
great!
Go with us.
Holy shit! It's
Especially if you wanna
pictures
find
of
it.
model spaceships interspersed with, like,
Yeah.
popcorn recipes from Pinterest.
Sure.
Nice. Yeah, my flavor spaceships are literally nothing but popcorn and cupcakes. It's just a bunch of cupcakes with various decorations that are kind of spacey.
Hold on, I'm putting this in
That's my
chat.
favorite.
Holy shit, this is great.
Like us. Whoa.
Like, look at this.
Happy?
Those are some pretty good spaceships.
Donald's face. Holy shit.
Well, wait for
He was
Sora's
so
face.
mad.
Wait for Sora's face. McDonald's horrible duck tongue.
Okay, why not? I'll go with you guys.
So-
I don't
Sora,
know
are
if
you
it's legal
okay?
to find the round bottom ones because apparently it's not a European thing. It's literally just on brand versus off brand. But googling off brand K cups gets you like how to make a K cup things,
Brilliant.
which is not quite what I'm looking for.
Hold on, let me find you an image.
Yeah, look up the brand that you get. That would probably be smartest and quickest.
Such is the power of the Keyblade. The child's strength is not his own.
Why don't we turn him into a heartless?
Bloop, bloop,
That'll settle things
bloop,
quicker.
ba-doop, ba-doo, boop, doop, boop, boop, ba-doop. There we go. May got me the lesser dog scarf for my birthday.
Nice.
Did that
It hasn't
get there
arrived yet. No, not yet.
Enough.
I've forgotten about that. I need to look into that.
It's probably stuck in customs, which means I'm probably going to get charged like 40 quid to have it delivered to my house.
Well, I will burn
Oh,
down
that's
the
always
customs office if that's the case.
But yeah,
Yeah.
those are what our flavor spaceships look like.
They're actually flatter than I expected from your picture. I was thinking of something different from even that. Oh, I know why. I know what I was thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
The ones for tea. Where they have like that round mesh on the bottom. And now I'm not finding a picture for those either. God damn it. Can't remember the brand I saw that did this. Oh well. But
Like
they're the
for a
most
second, I
spaceshipy
just thought you
ones.
were describing a tea bag.
I mean, basically, yes. It's basically a tea bag, but on the top is like the metal wrap of a K-cup.
How did we get onto this topic of conversation?
We're trying to describe a flavor spaceship, and they're the most flavor spaceship appearing ones. But I can't find a picture, which makes it feel like I am going crazy and imagining things that are not real.
I mean, we've all done that, I think.
So I'm just literally getting rid of all of the new notifications in the journal. Because ain't nobody
Okay.
want that.
Oh man, that was already really satisfying. I posted it to Clove and was like, "Oh, this is perfect. I can get your soothing voices to listen to while I work."
Oh, Clove.
Also, this is a very good format. I like this as like a talk show podcast.
Clove. God damn it.
Clove's a good person and a friend, and I like them a lot.
Tell Clove that he is my Prince Sidon.
Okay. This way.
Like, I think that's a good thing to be to someone.
And I think this is like a really good first episode too. I'm so happy about how it turned out.
Yeah, same.
I like that we've gained viewers instead of losing them since posting it, though. That's a good sign. Thanks for not leaving us to go listen to that extremely good podcast we put out. Just yet.
Yeah, thanks for... Oh wait, I have a comment on YouTube already.
Explaining the Mercury thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This was posted a day ago, so it must be someone you linked it to while it was unlisted.
No, there's a comment that was posted 48 seconds ago.
Oh, okay.
Mercury's visor shows up out of thin air when she presses one of her earrings.
Oh, okay. That explains a lot. We did ask people to tell us. I appreciate it.
We also asked people to tell us why Mercury got bubble power.
Yeah.
May, can you explain that as a scientist?
Explain what? Sorry, I was paying attention to dummies.
Oh, you're
Alright,
paying attention to the game you're playing?
Yeah, weird, huh?
Yeah, I'll explain it quick. So each of the Sailor Scouts has a special elemental power attached to their powers, right? So Mars has fire, Jupiter has electricity,
Those make sense,
Phoenix
right?
has love because I guess acid was too extreme for Kiwi. Mercury has bubbles. Mercury, the closest planet to the Sun, which has no liquid on it whatsoever, and is known for being extremely hot and cold.
Please explain, May.
Just is. Don't worry about it.
Oh, it could be a liquid metal thing.
I am pretty sure it's literally just, like it's... what god was Mercury?
Mercury is... That's a great question, you know?
To Google.
I mean, Venus having the power of love makes sense because Venus. Like, Venus is just the Roman name for Aphrodite.
Oh, Mercury is the god of financial gain, commerce, eloquence, and travel.
Oh, Mercurial. That's where the word comes
Yeah.
from. Yeah.
Oh! Huh. I'm
So
learning so
that's
many
unrelated.
things. Oh, Hermes.
Yeah, Hermes and Mercury are the same person, yeah. The god of travel and money and commerce.
That's where the word hermetic comes from.
May does this thing sometimes where she'll just realize etymology just randomly.
Or I'll remember it and feel the need to point out that I'm remembering it.
So how did Clove like being told that he's my Prince Sidon?
Who is Prince Sidon?
He's the shark boy in Zelda that everybody wants to frick and who believes in you 100%.
Okay.
Clove got distracted because our friend Crossy showed up. And in the group chat that we were in, we had important things to talk to Crossy about.
Okay. Uranus isn't a god, is he? He's a Titan? Or am I lying?
Uranus is one of the gods.
Yeah.
Are we 100% sure he wasn't a Titan?
Oh, my word, whiskies! I'm late!
He was the dad of the gods, so I guess he was the first Titan, I think.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I know that the mother. I think the
He's the
mother of
father
the
of
gods
the
was
Titan.
Menacine.
Yeah.
I know Menacine was like one of the Titan goddesses, but I'm unaware of how important she was.
I think Gaia is the important one.
If I ever write anything set in Rome, there will be a character who insists on referring to the gods by their proper original Greek names. That is to
Not
say,
the dub names.
yeah.
We gotta use sub names in this part of our town.
How did he get so small?
It's Usagi, not Serena.
Too big.
Jeez.
We're watching Sailor Moon in Japanese, by the way, just because it was easier to get from the dub.
Oh, well, of course.
Also, because that means we can watch the
Morning.
insanity that is season 5.
Yeah,
Also
also we'll
the-
be acclimated to their voices.
Wait,
The dub
why
voices
did
are
he grow
horrendous.
small?
So,
The Japanese voices are pretty bad, too.
mm,
They're really high-pitched. This was 90s.
Also, the Japanese opening is real weird.
really?
The Japanese opening is really good.
It's really good, but like,
It's meaningful, and the original is not.
yeah, like, you don't know anything about Sailor Moon, May, but you've probably heard the opening, right?
Yes.
I
I understand
So-
that there is Fighting Evil by Moonlight,
Winning love by
And then they
daylight.
win love by
never run from
daylight.
a real fight.
and I'm
She's
pretty
the one
sure
on
that she
Sailor
is the
Moon.
one who is named Sailor Moon.
Yes.
Also,
She'll
like,
never turn her back on her friends. She's
know.
always there to the end.
I know that the intro is really like the bars leading into it are like do 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 do. Like they're really
Do-do,
intense.
da-da, da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
That's it.
which sort of sounds like the Crystal Maze opening, but you know.
No, it doesn't. The Crystal Maze opening is amazing.
Amazing.
No.
And
Also, this bunny
Sailor
is
Moon is
on.
not Princess Kaguya. She is reincarnated Princess Kaguya from like 10,000 years in the past.
Her Majesty, the Queen.
What about
And
this
yeah,
bunny,
she
May?
is named Usagi because of the moon
This bunny is
thing.
on massive amounts of cocaine
This
or
girl
something.
is
Like his eyes are
There's no
like
doubt
actually
about
pink.
it.
Just-
Oh, I thought he was like voiced by
Marijuana that
Stephen
makes
Fry
your
or
eyes-
something.
So that's why.
That is so unfair.
I don't know drugs. I've never drugged a thing in my life.
I've never drugged a thing in my life. That's good. You haven't done an illegal thing. Great job.
Nothing
I have committed 0 crimes related to a
I'm
drug.
afraid that doesn't
Um.
have to be so.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so like the English Sailor Moon opening is all about Sailor Moon and how awesome she is. The Japanese Sailor Moon opening is about teenage romance.
Yep, about finding and losing love.
Oh yeah.
It's
And
real
moving on
weird.
anyway. It's really deep and meaningful and symbolic. Also, the Japanese opening actually has its own animation. The American one, like, is spliced together from footage from episodes,
Yeah.
because I guess that was an in thing to do. Which is really, really weird, because they could have just used the animation from the OP that was already there.
Yeah, the animation in the opening is actually really good.
Yeah, it looks
Oh,
great. The other thing that surprised us, by the way, is how actually well animated it is, because most 90s anime looks like garbage.
That's nonsense.
And it definitely has weak points, but it looks great.
The Disney Prime director, by the way. That made me laugh. I like it. Oh dear.
Also, Gnome takes great pleasure in pointing out all the times they reuse that one animation of that guy with his hand.
To
Oh,
be fair, they've only used it for 2 of the 3 episodes. They used a new animation in episode 3, and I was very surprised. I was
You
expecting
were.
it to be done all season.
I really like how they animate the Cheshire Cat in this, by the way. It's very clearly 2 objects, but that just...
Okay, Clove got to the Mercury thing in their listen through. Sorry, do you have Kingdom Hearts things to say? I should shut up and let
No,
you do
no, no.
Kingdom- Okay. Clove got to the Mercury thing, and their answer is, I guess they wanted to do the inner planets before introducing, like, Neptune. Because she could have just been Sailor Neptune instead of Mercury.
yeah.
They could have used Mercury for one of the weird time-space powers.
So how much am I getting yelled at for being wrong?
0%, because I don't think Clove knows it as... Clove is probably as new to it as you are, honestly.
Okay, okay.
Remember, Clove's a baby.
That's true. Clove is a tiny baby.
Clove isn't even 21.
Oh god, don't remind me. More successful than I'll ever be.
And that's okay. Fame isn't all it's cracked up to be. I say this because I'm not famous and don't have 10 million people. Why are the McElroys playing Fellowship? You know how much money I'd have if that happened?
Oh,
You
you
know
would
how
have,
much people would talk about Fellowship if that
you
happened?
would have all of the money if that happened.
Yeah.
If anybody for
You know
some
how much
reason,
more motivation I'd have to go finish like the next 30 Fellowship expansions?
like if anybody here just happens to know McElroy, can you like just nudge them over to Fellowship?
Yeah, be like, hey, you guys like telling stories and making shit up, right? Because that's like half the rules of this game.
Yeah.
Also, there's an entire character class based around telling weird lies.
They're not out yet, but they will be soon. And there is an existing class that is all about being a prankster, a mischievous jerk. And that's the Halfling. Halflings are fun and good.
But telling weird lies can be a part of that.
Yeah, one of their moves is about telling weird lies. Talk nonsense.
I absolutely love how weird lies has just entered our lexicon as a very specific type of lie.
It's an extremely good phrase, and I love it. It has been exceedingly helpful. Also, yes, I love that the evidence is in these little pink boxes with a bow on them.
Yep.
Like, that's how evidence works in real life, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So please stop jumping over the mushroom. I'm trying to land on
It's
it.
even better, because, like, if I remember right from how this trial goes, I don't know how much Joey knows about this. Are we allowed to talk about spoilers for things that are happening in 10 minutes?
I
Yeah.
think so, somehow. I think I'll be alright.
Okay.
Like we've seen Future Friends LP of this, so
Okay, that's fair. Because, like, when you open the correct evidence, it's just a Heartless in a box. It's
Yep.
one of those little black shadows in a box, and that's the entire bit of the evidence. And the reaction from the court is, what the heck is that? And Sora's just like, there's your evidence, it wasn't Alice. It doesn't prove anything!
yeah. How does
It
that
doesn't
prove that it
say
wasn't Alice? It
anything.
just, all you've proved is that these weird goblins exist.
Yes.
Like, great, you've proved the existence of these adorable little darkness goblins. What now?
Claiming
That-
to be the moon probably fits under weird lies, yes.
Claiming to be the moon is definitely a weird lie.
Yeah.
Like, the specific thing that falls under weird lie is either something so outrageous it couldn't possibly be true, or something that's just untrue enough that you kind of question yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, to be fair, this courtroom is kind of bad all around. Nothing about this court makes sense.
I forget how to get around here. Like, is it just a jump that I'm making back?
Oh god,
There
you're
we
gonna
go.
have so much fun in the maze in the Beauty and the Beast world.
I remember getting stuck in this area for a while too. Because don't you need to find all 4 bits of evidence? Like,
To
you
both
have
of
to
you.
get all of them.
Uh-huh.
And then at the end of it, you still get it wrong because she only opens 1 box out of 5.
The important thing though is that if you get all 4, you get the Blizzard spell now.
Oh, okay.
So
So you could do it with less. She'll just add more fake options for you to pick from and lower your chances.
basically,
Okay.
you only need 1.
Got it. Well, can't we put these guys in boxes and take them? Because that's all the presents are. That's all the evidence is.
Yep.
Like, there isn't an involved court scene, which there should be, but there isn't.
So a lie you'll need a potion of glibness for. I mean,
They're referring to a D&D thing that I'm not sure you probably ever heard of because it was a meme. There was a thing about a bard who drank a potion of glibness, which gives you plus 30 to all your bluff checks for an hour. And
Okay.
they convinced an entire room that they were the moon and you must worship me.
sure.
And became the center of a religion because of that 1 hour of lies. It's a D&D story from like 15 years ago.
Me and Gnome don't like D&D very much.
D&D's bad. Dungeons and Dragons is a bad game. Let me tell you about literally every other game that exists that is better.
You should link your thing.
Well, I'll go link my thing. That sounds okay. Twitter is not Google Drive. It's close, but it's not.
It's not even a little bit close, no.
I mean, I was gonna say they're next to each other in my bookmarks, but they aren't. There's like 10 things in between them. I'm not sure how that happened.
Are you okay?
Good question. I mean, I tried to lift a 110-pound coffee table and failed earlier today.
I mean, did
So I
you
just
drop
put
it
it
on your
back.
head? Because that would explain it. Sorry,
No, I just put it back down after I couldn't get it more than like 10 feet up.
I'm real excited today, so that just means I'm just generally really funny.
Yeah.
Because I'm
All right,
thinking
there's
even
my-
less about what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. So Clove knows things about Sailor Moon, actually.
Okay.
Clove is telling us I love the whole Sailor Venus thing because she was the actual main character but got frickin' robbed. Which I guess we're actually experiencing now that we're watching the episodes ourselves.
Yeah.
I think we can see exactly how that's going to happen because Sailor V was actually doing the crime fighting thing before Usagi.
Yep.
Like, she was a real person doing real crime fighting for a while.
I also really love that my reaction to you showing me Sailor Venus was just silence for a couple of seconds and then just yelling at me.
That's not a real character, no.
Yeah, it's like, no, you are showing me bootleg Sailor Moon.
This is a recolor. And the best part is, it worked as that too. Like, I told you about the GeoCities thing in the episode.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of anime banners from the early 90s where they use Sailor Venus instead of Sailor Moon for their advertising because they didn't notice a difference. They assumed Sailor V was Sailor Moon.
Yep. I'm so glad people are enjoying this already.
So we're experiencing one of the key features of any Kingdom Hearts Proud Moment, where Donald is dead.
To be fair, that's 90% of the game anyway, but especially Proud Run. That's Proud Run in a nutshell. Donald does nothing because he's dead. He never levels up because he's dead, so he will continue to die and do nothing because he's